What's in Store is spending 2 weeks traveling throughout Avoyelles Parish, visiting different cities. You know, it's been a long, cold winter. Spring is beginning to spring, flowers are blooming, birds are singing, and everybody wants to get out of the house. So today we're visiting with Mr. Wilbert Cormouche, and the town that we're focusing on today is Hessmer.
Absolutely. Hessmer used to be a railroad town, as they say, back in the day. It's a wonderful little town. It's located between Marksville and Bunkie on 115. So for those travelers that are coming off of I-49 to come to the middle of the parish, as we'll say, has to pass through Hessmer. Wonderful little community, quiet, basically a couple of roads, a couple of big intersection there. One of the must-dos while you're there is to get wonderful food from one of the local places in that area, Sean's Center. They run a wonderful deli, run a great meat market, and then just all around right there in that little town square. Hessmer is a good place to get locally produced honey. You know, everybody talks about allergies and stuff, but Hessmer is a wonderful place that you can purchase locally grown honey, as well as Hessmer's icon, if you will, is the sweet potato, because they were a large sweet potato industry that focuses and is based right there in Hessmer, as well as a produce company that ships worldwide from this little town.
So any other big events that happen in Hessmer throughout the year?
No, Hessmer's more of a community-minded event. You know, all of the festivities, the parades they do, of course everybody is welcome, and it is a tourism destination because it is safe when you want to do and want to come to a community-focused event. An example, the Christmas parades, those type. Wonderful, flags are flying. There's a lot of pride in place in the town of Hessmer.
So a nice place to kind of relax and enjoy the environment.
Absolutely. And the latest thing that's going to be very important with Hessmer is that, 12 Years a Slave, that movie, the story, happened here in Avoyelles Parish, and there's a concentration here with that. We're working on a trail which does include some stops in Hessmer, so that is going to be another great commodity for the consumer when they're coming in to visit Avoyelles Parish.
And you were mentioning the Solomon Northup?
The Solomon Northup Trail, right. We just watched the Oscars a week or so ago, and they won Best Picture of the Year. And that whole story, John, happened here in Avoyelles Parish. We know where Solomon came in Rapides Parish on the Red River, and then worked at Epps Plantation, which was basically in Avoyelles Parish, and it just continues on as the story goes.
So some historical significance as well. So
Absolutely.
Make sure you put Hessmer as a stop on your tour of Avoyelles Parish. That wraps up today's edition of What's in Store.